The fishermen know that the sea is dangerous and the storm terrible, but they have never found these dangers sufficient reason for remaining ashore. To do good work one must eat well, be well housed, have one's fling from time to time, smoke one's pipe, and drink one's coffee in peace. There is peace even in the storm. To suffer without complaint is the only lesson we have to learn in this life. I take great care of myself by carefully shutting myself away. I am seeking, I am striving, I am in it with all my heart. Don't lose heart if it's very difficult at times. Everything will come out all right and nobody can, in the beginning, do as he wishes. Seek only light and freedom and do not immerse yourself too deeply in the worldly mire. And the memories of all we have loved stay and come back to us in the evening of our life. They are not dead but sleep, and it is well to gather a treasure of them. A good picture is equivalent to a good deed. And then, I have nature and art and poetry, and if that is not enough, what is enough? As you can see, I am immersing myself in color. I've held back from that until now, and I don't regret it. For the great doesn't happen through impulse alone, and is a succession of little things that are brought together. I am not an adventurer by choice, but by fate. If boyhood and youth are but vanity, must it not be our ambition to become men? Let's not forget that the little emotions are the great captains of our lives, and we obey them without realizing it. What preys on my mind is simply this one question: what am I good for? Could I not be of service or use in some way? If I am worth anything later, I am worth something now, for wheat is wheat, even if people think it is a grass in the beginning. I am always doing what I cannot do yet, in order to learn how to do it. Do not quench your inspiration and your imagination. Do not become the slave of your model. How can I be useful? Of what service can I be? There is something inside me. What can it be? I see drawings and pictures in the poorest of huts and the dirtiest of corners. Drawing is the root of everything, and the time spent on that is actually all profit. I've just kept on ceaselessly painting in order to learn painting. Still, there is a calm, pure harmony and music inside of me. Love always causes trouble, that's true, but in its favor, it energizes. Keep your love of nature, for that is the true way to understand art more and more. I will not live without love. The more you love, the more you suffer. But you must love with a high, serious, intimate sympathy, with a will, with intelligence, and you must always seek to know more thoroughly, better, and more. When I have a terrible need of, shall I say the word, religion, then I go out and paint the stars. If you hear a voice within you saying, you are not a painter, then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. Paintings have a life of their own that derives from the painter's soul.
Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. For my part, I know nothing with any certainty, but the sight of the stars makes me dream. I would rather die of passion than of boredom. Be clearly aware of the stars and infinity on high, then life seems almost enchanted after all. It is difficult to know oneself, but it isn't easy to paint oneself either. I put my heart and my soul into my work, and have lost my mind in the process. What would life be if we had no courage to attempt anything? I dream my painting, and I paint my dream. Art is to console those who are broken by life. Conscience is a man's compass. Painting is a faith, and it imposes the duty to disregard public opinion. I often think that the night is more alive and more richly colored than the day. I try more and more to be myself, caring relatively little whether people approve or disapprove. Normality is a paved road. It's comfortable to walk, but no flowers grow on it. It is good to love many things, for therein lies the true strength, and whosoever loves much performs much, and can accomplish much, and what is done in love is well done. I feel that there is nothing more truly artistic than to love people. It is looking at things for a long time that ripens you and gives you a deeper meaning. I'll start with small things. The beginning is perhaps more difficult than anything else, but keep heart, it will turn out all right. I now consider myself to be at the beginning of making something serious. The heart of man is very much like the sea. It has its storms, it has its tides, and in its depths, it has its pearls too. If you truly love nature, you will find beauty everywhere. But I always think that the best way to know God is to love many things. You can't be at the pole and at the equator at the same time. You must choose your own line, as I hope to do, and it will probably be color. As a suffering creature, I cannot do without something greater than I, something that is my life, the power to create. As we advance in life, it becomes more and more difficult, but in fighting the difficulties, the inmost strength of the heart is developed. I am still far from being what I want to be, but with God's help I shall succeed. So let us go forward, quietly, each on his own path, forever making for the light. There is no blue without yellow and without orange. A great fire burns within me, but no one stops to warm themselves at it, and passers-by only see a wisp of smoke. Ideas for work are coming to me in abundance. I'm going like a painting locomotive. One may have a blazing heart in one's soul, and yet no one ever comes to sit by it.